I got rhythm I haven't used yet.
The Surgeon General has determined that the sounds we're about to hear can be devastating to your ear.
Honey, I got rhythm. Honey, I got rhythm. Honey, I got rhythm. Honey, I got
Cuts on the mix.
Something else. Something else that certain is the fun you'll get. Downright scrumptious, old-fashioned flavor.
We got it.
Yeah, Emma Guy's super smooth, and that's going to pay dividends on this twisty cheddar course. Here she comes down to wipeout corner, foot out, ready for action in case it's needed, but there's no problems through the off-camber and into the Devil's Drop.
The speed is kept high around the big berm. Look at this, and she comes right close to the barrier.
She threw the corkscrew, and we're going to be watching the clock in a second because this is on a good time, I think. Look at that, yes. She's got nose in hand as she crosses the line.
3 minutes 10.90, taking Beyond Griffiths out of the hot seat with 2 riders to come. Turbo Tracy on course.
Here we go down into terminal velocity and straight into the trickiest section of all, wipeout corner. Perfectly in control through wipeout, and look how well she takes that off-camber section down into the Devil's Drop.
Yeah, the speed gets higher and higher as she rockets round this bend and very close to the rails again. And watch the clock, folks. This is where it starts to get interesting. She's coming towards the line. Oh!
That's amazing. She's got enough time in hand to make a cup of tea and still cross the line in the lead. Tracy Mosley finishes at a time of 3:03.90. That's incredible.
Yeah, I'm just really pleased. I wasn't really expecting a win today. Got so much university stuff as well. I kind of became a bit preoccupied with other things. So really pleased. Had a good run and also put a lot of time into the other girls. So really chuffed.
James Bottle Jammer Alloway, 5th last season, Rod.
Yeah, and he's unsponsored at the beginning of this year as well, so he's the man who's got everything to gain today.
Okay, here we go then. James Alloway, the man dressed in black, the Dark Destroyer on his way, hopefully to some sort of a victory for him today. Watch the clock as he's round the big berm. Oh, very close again to the edge.
Absolutely taking a super fast line through those berms. Brilliant. Watch the clock on the right-hand side as he sprints the lines.
It's going to be a good time. It's going to be close. Come on.
He's going to do it. Wow, look at that. 2:38.20. That's 3 seconds into the lead.
Here is Matt Farmer.
Yeah, Matt's the big man for the big occasion. He throws himself at everything, and he can pull new lines out of a hat, so he could magic himself a good result to beat James Alloway's time today.
It's all going to go spot on right for Matt today. Riders can reach speeds of up to 40 or 50 miles an hour, but as he approaches the wipeout corner, it's got to be smooth because it's slippery out there today, Rod.
Yeah, he's got the absolute perfect line through wipeout as he goes down into the Devil's Drop, keeping his speed up. Rails the big berm. Beautiful stuff.
Oh, this is looking promising indeed. Matt Farmer's coming to the line, and the clock is looking very good. Can James Alloway stay in the lead? That's the question. Look at the clock.
He's going to do it. Look at that. 2:37.40 the time for Matt Farmer. Brilliant.
Steve Peat, here he is, one of the world's finest downhillers.
Yeah, it has to be said, when Steve is on form, he is the most difficult rider to ride against because he gets it perfect all the way down. Out of the start, he's looking super smooth and down into terminal velocity.
Okay, this is the bit to watch. If there's going to be a mistake, it's going to come here. Peat round the wipeout corner, and he's scooting, Rod, maybe losing a bit of time there.
Dabbing a little bit as he comes down into the Devil's Drop. This is that crowd as he rails that big berm, pushing it all the way.
Oh, yes, this is where he starts to pick up speed, starts the motor, it's full throttle then as he perks on the gas and goes for the line. Look at the clock, it's going to be amazing.
Oh, look at this.
Time. Come on, Steve Peat, for number 1, takes it indeed. Yeah, a time of 2:35.60.
Absolutely outrageous. A 2-second win in downhilling terms is a night year.
It's always good to win. That's what I always aim for, so it's cool.
Yeah, very happy, you know, first race of the year, see where you are, and come out with second against Steve, world class rider, so you've got to be happy with that. Mad Matt Farmer, brilliant. It all starts, I suppose, from my style. You know, I'll hit things, try and go through things, make a move that somebody else hasn't done. I try and live up to being mad in a way, like both on the racing and off the racing, like up to party tricks and a few other things. If he had two wheels, I'd try and ride it.
Oh, gosh.
You just go out and ride into some mud all around the field. Make myself a little trials course to ride them.
Always wrecking them?
Used to break mum's bike, dad's bike.
Did you snap the frame or broke the frame?
Sister's bikes, amount of trouble I got in for breaking all their bikes.
No, that one at Scarborough.
No, that wasn't his bike, that was our car.
That was our car.
I had some riser bars even when I was young. I just progressed on riser bars, really.
Doesn't have yet,
Still wear the dungarees, maybe.
When I was 16, you know, I started riding that.
I started riding in the local club, and then eventually they started to say, like, have a go at the race and you should do quite good. My first race in '94, I think it was, and got third, so never looked back since. It's the only way you get into racing, really, just like go along with your friends, have a good lap at the weekend, and if you're good at it, you just keep progressing at it. So far, my career highlights have been, I've got bronze medal national championships last year, third overall national series, second in the final round, won the Malverns, won the NAM series, won the Midlands series. It's pretty good all in all.
I didn't see myself going into this, really. I went to university for 4 years, like got land management, chartered surveyor sort of degree, but I don't know if I could go into what I qualified for after doing this. It's such a way you get yourself going that you look forward to your winter to have your break a bit and then start training, but I don't know, you are your own boss. Instead of waking up in the morning checking in somewhere or someone on your back all the time for not doing things or making up lies or bunking up off work all the time, it'd be hard, I think. Mad Matt Farmer.
Oh no.
Oh, there's the door. When you come up with something, you know, and you know it's scary, just because you've done something before doesn't make it, you know, totally not scary the next time. People don't really pay their money to watch me crash, you know, they want to see it pulled and stuff, and I want to see it pulled, you know. If you commit to doing something, and unless you or your bike can't carry on, then, you know, you're going to get it done.
not holding back at all today will be Helen Mortimer from Team MB UK. She's a big course specialist and back with a vengeance from a recent injury.
She's quick out of the gate, making neat work of the slippery conditions, and she's safely past Beaumont's post.
And into the wooded section she goes. It's looking like a clean run so far as she comes down through Dead Man's Gully. Roger.
No problems at all through Dead Man's Gully. Here we are, the fastest time, and look at that clock. Excellent.
Oh, no, just as we spoke too early. She's down, she's losing time, but the clock is still running, and I think she's going to be inside the time. Let's see how she gets on as she heads down towards the bottom of the course.
Yeah, she needs to keep hammering out because she has still got a good time on the clock, even with that tumble. Nicely over the double, safely over the triple. It's still looking good for Helen Mortimer.
Around the final bend, it's going to be very close. The time on the left is 3:53.37. She's inside the fastest time. Tracy Mosley is UK's national downhill champion, and she's riding a handmade $20,000 bike for the first time today. She's really going to have to get to grips with that new bike if she wants to win again.
Well, I'll tell you what, Roy, she doesn't seem to be having any problem at all with that bike because she's absolutely ripping this course at Hopton. Look at that time already. She comes down the roller coaster, 3:20. That's incredible. She's totally on the limit.
Nearly over the bars though. Remember, she really scorched the competition last week with a 7-second lead. Let's hope she doesn't overcook it as she reaches the bottom of the course.
Look at her go as she hits the double. Superb riding from Tracy Mosley, totally under control. She's going to score a double whammy and bag a second victory in a row.
And that impressive time is going to settle at 3:41.66.
My arms were so tired, I got to the bottom and just sort of gave in on me. Almost went over the bars, but just managed to save it. But apart from that, it was a pretty good run.
Wheels ready, pedals ready, go!
I think it's really important to get a good gate, but I've got the outside line for the final. But I'm just going to follow him down. If I don't get a gate first and just attack him on the last corner, that's really all you can do.
Glyn's a great rider. I met him at the Worlds last year and he beat me. We both crashed out, but he got the win, so it's payback time.
So we're ready to rumble in the final. Will Scott Beaumont get his payback? Here we go, into the inside line and into the lead goes Scott Beaumont.
Yeah, we knew that Glyn and Brian wanted a fast gate, but Beaumont is on complete turbocharge. Look at the speed of this guy.
He's going to need a rocket boost to get back at Scott Beaumont. He has to go, but it's not quite enough. Scott Beaumont takes victory in the first duel event.
Whoever got the start was going to take it. We're both of equal ability and, you know, it was a good, nearly clean race.
I've won 8 British Championships.
I've won 8 national titles. I've won 2 BMX World titles. I'm in this sport to win, and there's no question about it. My parents bought me a 16-inch BMX bike, and took the stabilisers off when I was 3 years old. When I was 4 years old, there was a BMX race locally to my house. Won this cool little gold trophy. That was just a starting point, you know. Little gold trophy when you're 4, and you just want a load more. So basically went from there, raced BMX for another 16 years. I was only 18 when I switched to mountain bikes. I couldn't go any further in BMX, so why not give this a go? Go! My dad always wanted me to race motorcycles, you know, because he's always been heavily involved in motorcycles and speedway especially.
Well, Scott's always up there. He's the man to beat in Britain, isn't he? But he's really quick out of the gate. I think if you can get in front of him, you've basically got the race run. But it's really hard to pass because he's so smooth.
A lot of it's in the mind, you know, you've got to think it, and it's no good being negative, you've got to think positive. It doesn't matter who you're up against.
You know, if you're just kind of chilling out and just, you know, show the opponent you're not worried about them, you know, that's probably the best way you can beat them.
BMX you have to sprint for like 40 seconds. In mountain bikes you have to kind of prolong it for about 5 minutes at the World Cups. So basically I'm just doing lots of endurance rides, just trying to get my endurance level up. I'm also doing some jumping as well, you know, just to keep my body fresh with jumps. As you can see here today, I've been practicing a little bit. Anything that makes you, you know, makes your heart pound, and basically I'm doing it every day.
You know, there's more things in life than work, but I'm doing the perfect job. I'm going to do a sub 50.
Wow. See you later.
Our next rider, one of the quickest on the circuit, Mr. Robin Kitchen. Now he's off the start like an absolute bat out of hell. No mistakes so far in this very slippery opening section. He's really gunning for it, Rod.
Down into the woods, he's looking sweet for a fast run. Down through Dead Man's Gully, making mincemeat of that section, no trouble at all. Into the fastest roller coaster section on this course.
Flying around that bird, superb. Oh, and a brilliant jump over those doubles. Rob Kitchen's time looking promising, 3:05 at the moment. He's got about 10 seconds in hand.
It's a great run from Rob Kitchen. When he's really firing, he is unbeatable. Here he goes to the line. Perfect run from Rob Kitchen. It's going to be a good time as well. 3:16.79. Into the lead he goes.
Only 4 more riders to come, and first up it's Richard Warner.
Yeah, Rory Richards, one of the most promising young riders on the circuit and part of the formidable Giant team.
Here he is leaving the Stargate. Now, Richard was relatively unknown until the end of last season when he scored a major victory in the series final, making no mistakes at the moment as he goes past that post and into the woods.
This is where he's going to start to show his true form. He's a total speed merchant through Dead Man's Gully into the fastest section of the course, onto the roller coaster.
Oh, there's so much G-force there. He's almost pulled off the bike, goes wide on the doubles, but he's keeping the speed real. Look at this, 3:03 on the clock at the minute.
He's got a good time as he comes onto the doubles, nice and low, over the triples, round the berm. It's a good time for Richard Warner.
Come on, Richard, full effort now to the line, just clipping the edge there, and he's going to do it. Yes, 3:15.25, an excellent time, and he knows it. One more rider to come, and it's Wildman Rob Warner.
And all he's got to do is beat his little brother.
He's just so stressed, and I take the mick out of him for training all the time, and like, yeah, he's all, yeah, we'll see you on Sunday, we'll see you on Sunday, yeah, you won't be laughing then. So I don't even bother associating with him.
Okay, Rob, time to put your money where your mouth is.
Well, on paper, that shouldn't be too difficult, but remember, the time from Richard Warner is 1.5 seconds clear today so far, and Rob's going to have to go really wild if he's going to beat him.
And he is doing just that, flying out of the bomb hole into the woods. Here he comes down to the roller coaster, really, really on the limit.
This is a man with no limits, though. Look at that clock. The time is incredible. It's going to be very close. A huge jump into the arena.
Yeah, it takes the doubles with no problem at all. Onto the triples, the big berm, the last obstacle to do.
Watch the bend. The clock is ticking away. It's going to be close.
Oh, slip. That could have cost him.
Oh, he's lost it. That's it. The slip cost it. It's going to be second place for Rob Warner, and Rich Warner creating the upset of the day.
I'd like to be in the car on that drive home.
He's always giving the mouth telling me he's better than me, and I'll never be as good as him. So this week, I don't think he'll be able to say anything. He'll just have to sit there and shut up.
Trouble and desire, models are untruthful, we're all fucking liars. That's a misdemeanors, just like between us. Just a step and glimpse of fading further. Questions out of disorder. I could be your brother, you could be my daughter. And that's how we shudder, down to heaven water. I can see your soul reawaited, consecrated. I got better things to do than let no and die. I got bigger fish to catch, I'm burning to fly. Time to figure out the how to where those are wise. Can you see I'm busy right now? Can you see me as we discuss our life? Everything is down, let's go and take on so high. Singing on the stars right now, across the world. Can you see I'm lazy right now?
Ladies and gentlemen, the top three.
Fionn rode a conservative race, and she got through. Me and Emma, a guy, went down, and she just went through and got the win. And I was chasing her so hard coming into the finish, and I was closing on her, but the course wasn't long enough.
Trying not to panic, anything to slow me down and make me happy. Wonder what she thinks like. Does she think I'm better, or just let her matter? Singing in my favorite, making it all good now. I got what to all about.
but my starts tonight just worked so well for me. You know, I really pulled through out the gate in the first kind of 4 pedals, and yeah, got the win because of that.
Today she seems to be riding on 100% haggis power.
Yeah, Rory, she's eating up that course. And as she breaks down to the critical tabletop, the time is looking good.
Watch the right-hand side of your screen. She's got a couple of turns to go and over the stile as she heads for the arena.
As she flies down to the line, it's going to be real close, and she's done it. 3:05.94 to take the lead. Tracy Mosley is leading the series at the moment, and she made his 3 wins in a row.
Well, maybe so, Rod. She's looking good, and often the yellow jersey is an extra turbo boost for the riders that wear it. She's looking fast as she comes down to the tabletop section. Oh, the clock is zipping round. Over the tabletop she goes.
Incredible. She's got bucket loads of time to spare. As she keeps it steady on the closing stages, she's sure of victory today.
Into the arena she comes out. Oh, nearly over the bars, but she's hanging on.
Incredible.
Yes, she wins it. Great victory for Tracy Mosley.
I was kind of a bit surprised. I didn't have a great winter, and to come and take the first 3 nationals, I was just really pleased and surprised, really.
Get a good start, and with that inside line, it shouldn't be a problem.
The only way, right to the top, the only way to go, innit? That's what you got to aim for on the gate. You just want to be number 1.
Here's the final, and straight out of the gate.
But not straight out of the gate for Glyn O'Brien, a terrible start.
Completely fluffs it. O'Brien trailing now as well. David Shawley's got this one in the bag.
Glyn O'Brien does his best to catch up, but it's going to be very difficult. Mark Davis in such a strong position in this race.
It's never over till you cross the line as they come into the arena now, and Glyn O'Brien charging to try and make up, jumps across, but no!
Mark Davis is the A Forest dual champion.
Come on.
First memory of Rob?
Pretty much remember him riding around on a TY80 with a snotty nose.
Probably beating me up.
We used to go to trials and he was always snotty nosed.
Getting bullied by him, yeah, years ago.
Definitely always snotty nosed. I think he still is actually. Got a bit of a problem there.
Rob's aggressive rider, like a bull at a gate, where Richard's more sort of a scientific rider.
Spend a lot of time watching videotapes of World Cups because you can learn a lot from watching top riders.
He rides round the jumps. He can still win riding round the jumps. You don't need to go mad.
Keep going, this is good. He rides around the jumps.
Yeah.
I am terrified of that myself, so you won't see me taking dangerous lines very often.
Does a fair amount of training, but he's not been able to because he's had quite bad injuries.
You know, I was injured and I couldn't train. I knew I was unfit, and yeah, it was a bad time for me. I was like messed up in here and everywhere.
Although most of Robert's injuries come through doing photo shoots, where he's been doing silly things for magazines and that, you know.
He's a bit more set in his training. He does exactly what he's like written down for that day. He'll go and do, you know. And I just take it as it comes. And you know, it's not that I'm not fit enough. I just have a mental block on pedalling. There's going to be rivalry, isn't there?
Warner does it again. That's me, not you. Unlucky.
He's always been chasing me. He'll never catch, just chases. Credit where credit's due. He is Britain's fastest novice. He did win one the other week, like, but
Well, he's already started moving, so he's up ready for the line.
Taking over the leader's jersey this year was cool. It kind of made me believe in myself a bit more because I've always been lacking a bit of self-belief. At the end of the day, he won't win the British Championships this year.
What, the national points
he'll be outridden.
What, the national points series?
He won't win the British Champs.
I've got a better chance than you.
You haven't. Well, I think Robert would be on the scrappy if we're probably riding in 365 motorbike trials along with the old codgers. And I think Richards will be on top of the mountain bike downhill thing. That's what I forecast.
Off the start, he's absolutely hammering, throttle wide open.
Yeah, not even a two-stroke can inside as he comes down into the woodlands. This is the critical section, the triple jump, looking nice and smooth over these jumps. Sets it up for the tight switchback. This is one of the most difficult sections of the course. And look at that! He's got so much time in hand, he's even passed another rider.
Amazing, look at the time on the right of your screen. That's the one to beat. Will Longden's about to get roasted.
Yeah, absolutely. Burnt to a crisp. Yes, indeed. He's super fast out of the start gate, powering down that hill. He's a very agile rider, and that's going to pay dividends on this tricky Scottish course.
Very fast here indeed, Roger. I think this is an all-day for James Alloway. He's absolutely motoring.
Yeah, hops, beautifully hops around that turn. Comes up to the tabletop, but running a little wide there. Might lose a bit of time.
Watch the clock though, Roger, on the right of your screen, because it's going to be close. Alloway is on for one stage. He kicks it right, the jump over the line he goes. Oh, he's just outside. Second place that's going to be for James Alloway. He's right on the rails as he comes into the next wooded section. It's going to get tight here.
Super fast, taking it nicely.
Oh, no! He's down. This is a disaster for Rich Warner. He cannot afford to do this. He's off the bike completely. From the start, look at Warner. He is absolutely flying. This guy's a big course specialist in Europe and around the world, and he knows how to rise to the challenge. Warner is on a mission.
Beautifully over those two jumps, sets it up that tight turn.
Oh, he's looking superb with the jump, but look at the clock, Ross. 2:27. This could be possible. He's coming up towards the arena now.
Just the free fall to go. There he goes. Down to the line.
Over the line. Oh, yes, he's just inside. 2:35.11.
I don't know. I don't really know why I crashed. Just going a bit too quick, I think.
I'm happy to win. A win's a win. Like, no one can take that away from me. And you know, if people were quicker and they crashed, and well, I don't know how many times it's happened to me. More times you can poke a stick out. So that's their bad luck.
Cautious Karen through Heaven's Gate and into the bomb bomb hole. Nothing spectacular at all to watch at the moment, Roger, as she comes towards Sidewinder.
Yeah, steady through Sidewinder. She really is concentrating, desperate to get this one right here today and take the victory.
I think it was said in those interviews early on, the person that makes the mistakes is going to be the big loser today, and at the moment it's a perfect run from Karen, even if it isn't spectacularly fast.
Absolutely right. She's keeping it really steady down this course. She's coming to the line. Look at the time. Whoa, 3:16.94. She rockets into the lead and into the barrels.
Tracy's now got to open up the gas and go for goal.
Yeah, she's getting that.
She's slipping right off the course there. I wonder.
What's going on here? We know she's got an injury. There's something strange going on here. Very strange indeed. Look at the time, though. It's going to be way outside.
Emma Guy, Scotland's golden girl, is used to the kind of weather we're having here as she heralds from the West Highlands.
Yeah, the Tartan Terror's making a great start through Heaven's Gate, power sliding round and into the bomb hole.
Yeah, looking very quick through this top section. Let's see if she can get it right all the way down. She's scooting around that section. That's the Sidewinder.
Yeah, looking good through there, keeping her speed up all the way around, just dabbing it to keep the momentum going along with these gloopy conditions.
That's right, Rod. You've got to bring it all together on race day, and it's hit or miss on these slippery sections.
Now watch the clock as she comes powering to the line. It's going to be deadly close. No, just outside the winning time. 3:18.45 is going to be good enough for second place.
Nationals is the main one. Everyone wants to win the Nationals. And seeing as I lost it last year for the first time in 4 years, I really, really want to win that.
Are out of the gate right together. Oh, they're both going on the same line.
Yeah, superb start from Tim Ponting, but he's got to watch out. Lewis King is very dangerous when he's trailing.
Ponting doing a superb ride at the moment, but he's got danger as you say right behind him. What's going to happen as they're coming towards the big jump? The gap is increasing.
At the moment, it looks like Tim Ponting all the way to the line. Lewis King is nowhere.
He's overcooked him. Ponting blows it up as Lewis King. They both blow it, and Ponting, by the skin of his teeth, gets away with that one.
You know, he had the inside lane and I tried to tuck him behind him, but, you know, he knew I was going to try and take him out. You know, he just went, he was gone.
Yeah, I'm well chuffed, you know, I've done no good in duels for ages and it's great to get a podium at last, or a win at last.
Jumping James Alloway, looks like he's on a mission trying to add to that good result he had down in Cheddar. He's through the bomb hole and now he drops in towards Sidewinder, Rog.
Yeah, looking good as he comes through there, and all turning on the speedway style through Sidewinder now. It's dropping down the steep, tacky sections.
And made even tackier by the fact that he's running big, fat 3-inch tyres, and those tyres, look at them, they are sucking up all the mud, making it very heavy going in the woods here.
Yeah, really is difficult riding those kind of tyres in these conditions, but look, he's really putting the hammer down as he comes to the line. Scoots across, yes, 2:50.46.
Now the master, Crawford Carrick Anderson, proving so popular this season, not just with the other riders, but also with the timing clocks. He is absolutely flying off the start.
He's the speed of light, this man. Watch as he absolutely destroys that start ramp. Let's watch him through Heaven's Gate. Looking as though he's totally on the edge.
See, can't you? Just the extra speed he's turning on. Incredible. He's all over the place. Oh, again, he's almost off the course.
He is so hard through that section. Slams the bike around.
This has got to be something special. He's keeping it upright. If he can stay from dumping the bike, Crawford is on a really good ride here, Roger.
I have to say, Rory, Crawford looks as though he's twice as fast as everybody else, and look at that!
Okay, Tim Ponting through Heaven's Gate safely and round this bend as he heads towards the bomb hole. A smooth ride so far, and I don't think we're going to see the exaggerated body language. Oh, maybe I speak too soon as he goes round Sidewinder.
Slams the bike into Sidewinder. Awesome stuff from Tim Ponting. He's really looking as though he's firing on all cylinders here today. He doesn't look like a cautious ride of a man who's trying to protect that yellow jersey, Rory.
Excellent stuff indeed. And let's wait for the clock to come up on the board. He's not far away from the arena. Oh, slipping a little bit. And there's confirmation. He's well outside Crawford's time, but what's it going to be?
Yes, into second place, 2:50.15 for Tim Ponting.
And our last rider on the course, Roger, and we're watching something special from Beaumont today. Fantastic riding. This is why he is the feared rider, and everybody waiting at the bottom of the hill to see what he can do. Oh! As we speak, he slipped out, and that's He's gone slow, he can't get back on. Look at this.
Oh, it's all going horribly wrong for Rob Wood. No!
That's it, Rog. He's out of it. He's out of it and he knows it. He's getting angry now. That is not good. He knows he's well out of the race. One slip, you see, is all it takes. And Rob Wood is out. And Crawford Carrick Anderson is going to be today's champion.
He's over the moon. First time. Where now?
He's very fast. Very fast. He's going right to the top.
It's not like other riders who come down and they're like, oh, that was alright. Every time Crawford comes down, it's just like, oh my god.
Experience. Trials, bit of motocross, skiing.
In slalom skiing, you hop between the poles. Crawford does that on his bike.
We all knew he was really fast.
Yeah. When he first started, every single race he was falling off.
He just kept crashing in.
Just kept falling off left, right and centre. But those who knew him knew that, yeah, he could do it.
One thing he always says is that when he's coming down the hill, he's so aware of everything with his eyes that if someone waves in front of him, then he just gets totally put off and he'll crash.
If you do crash, you've got to learn from everything. And Crawford learns very quickly.
Start of 1998, we got the clan team going, and because it's a Scottish team, it was a kind of natural that Crawford would, you know, join us. First year he did with us was really good.
First race, I think it was Cheddar last year. Nobody knew who he was, and then he just came down and thrashed the senior field.
And he took the senior national points title.
And last year he was just unreal. He's down to earth. He never gets big-headed about anything. Nah, he's a right character, like. He sometimes uses his disability to his advantage. He's good at making faces behind the camera, like.
The technical skills that he has are really quite incredible. The harder the course, the faster he goes.
He's so dedicated. He's so focused.
He's got a lot of opportunities. I mean, he's with Giant this particular year. Maybe he'll stay with Giant next year, who knows?
Next season he'll be right at the top of the World Cup, I think. I mean, he's got the dedication and he's got the ability.
Don't tell him that.
Nah, I wouldn't say that, like.
Play the hand that tells you memorize and pray for honesty.
This is a brutal section. She's riding it brilliantly, Rod.
She looked great through that section, didn't she?
Bit of a slip, bit of a mistake there. I think she ran into one of those nasty roots in the woods. This is the tightest and the fastest section of the course now.
It is so tight. Will that cost her time? But I think not. Look at the clock. She's awesome as she comes down towards the cliff. She's really hammering it down.
Brilliant. Remember, the time on the right of your screen is Emma Guys. That's the one to beat, and she's hanging in there. She's going for it.
She's got bucket loads of time to spare, but she's taking no chances, pushing it all the way to the line. 2:17.12. No trouble at all. Straight into the lead for Helen Mortimer.
Okay, we've only got one more rider to come, and that's Tracy Mosley. Remember, she's our defending national champion and definitely the favourite to win here today.
That's right, all eyes are on this girl. Can she make it 2 in a row? She's powering out of the blocks, but it's all going to count further down in the rock garden and the other sections.
Riding high around the edge of that and dropping into the rock garden. Oh, look at that.
Look at
Fantastic line going right high on those rocks.
Yeah, she really is a hawk. If there's a line out there, she can find it. Here she is coming down through the tight trees, looking really, really nice as she breaks out into the open.
The cliff approaches. Oh, and the brakes squeaking. She's overcautious on that section.
Yeah, and she can't afford to be because look at the clock. It's already at 2:17, which is really time. She's out of contention completely. She didn't think it was possible, but she's done it. Helen Mortimer is the new national downhill champion.
I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy. It's been a long time since I've been on the top of the podium in England, and to do it at the national championships is just unbelievable. It's really good.
Try and get a good start and keep going out first straight. If he does manage to get a fluky gate, I'll just take him out on one it turns, like somewhere on course.
Oh, and a terrible start for Steve Peat.
But it's a dream come true for Nigel Page. Look at this. If he had eyes in the back of the head, he wouldn't believe the gap he's opened up already.
Steve Peat is all over the place trying to close in on Nigel Page. It's a complete disaster.
The crowd is cheering Steve Peat on, but his confidence has gone now as he rounds his next bend, trying to push into the chase.
He's completely lost it. The sheer scale of the task he had in hand to get back at Nigel Page was too much. Nigel Page takes this victory with ease.
Yeah, he made no mistakes at all from the start, had a perfect run, and that's exactly what you need in dual racing.
Yeah, it's a rough and tumble sport, but there's plenty of time afterwards to kiss and make up.
Steve fell off at the start and I won. I slipped the pedal and foot got stuck in the gate, and I played catch up and slid out on every turn.
Yeah, he's been riding like a dream this season through the rock garden, looking like Alan Titchmarsh on a mission.
Yeah, Ed Mosley is no pansy today. He's rock and roll through this section.
This is going to be one of the best rides that Ed has put in all season as he breaks out into the arena. Let's watch for the clock.
Oh, there it is. It's amazing. It's sub 2 minutes and he's got oodles of time. The crowd will be caught unawares. They didn't expect to see it this early. Watch it now, Rogers. We approach the line.
Keep it steady, Eddie. Coming to the line. He's going to go into the lead. 2:01.72. Ed Mosley is pumped. Here he is at the rock garden.
Oh, look at the massive speed he's carrying through there. Almost off the edge of the track, Roger.
That's right. He is a very physical rider, and some are saying this course could be a little bit too tight for him. Danger of hitting the tree somewhere down the line, but so far he's keeping it together.
Breaking out into the arena he is, and the clock's looking fantastic, just like Ed Mosley. The clock is sub 2 minutes. He's hanging on for dear life, but now he's starting to motor.
He is a big favourite with the crowds, and they're right behind him as he pushes it all the way to the line.
It's very close indeed. 2:01.69. He's just inside.
And that guarantees him a podium place.
With only Steve Peat and Rob Warner to come, something big is about to happen. The Wild Man, the defending national champion, is off the blocks. Here he is into the rock garden, again going very high on that line, just like Crawford Carrick Anderson did.
Look how tight it is through the trees. It's like a minefield down through there.
Fantastically smooth. Rob Warner looks like he's keeping it under control as he breaks into the arena now. Watch the clock, there it is.
It's going to be such a close one. This is really, really going to go right to the line. Rob Warner.
Oh, running wide though, Rod, running wide. That's going to lose him a bit of time. Watch that clock. Both the time to beat on the radio screen.
No, he's out
fast. Oh, 2:02.95. Good enough for third position, but will he hold it? Because still to come is Steve Peat.
Yeah, we cannot overstate this man's talent. He is rated by many as the best rider in the world.
And that's why he wears board number 1. And with Rob Warner out the way, he's got every chance of regaining that national title he had 3 years ago.
The trouble is he doesn't know that Rob's out of the way yet, and he's got to give it all, and he's doing just that through the rock garden, looking absolutely silky smooth.
He is totally focused on the track now. Just look at him go, Roger. This is superb. This is poetry in motion.
This is unreal. Is somebody speeding the film up or something? This man is in a rocket.
Oh, the clock. Look at that. 50 on the clock and 10 seconds to go without any mistakes. Surely he's going to be in with a chance.
He's got the crowd behind him, giving him their full support. Can he do it? Pushing all the way to the line. It's going to be very close.
Oh, yes, he's done it. 2:00.27. Steve Peat's become the new national champion.
Rob's had it for the last 2 years. He's got lucky. It would have been nice for him to pull a hat-trick, but where my season's been going then, I wanted to win it bad and take the title away from him. I got it now, so I'm stoked. '93, '94, '96, '97, '98, I was British Series champion. '96, I was national champion in England. My World Cup results, I was 4th last year, 8th the year before, 6th the year before that, '96. So things steadily been getting better. And for '99, I moved out to America and did the American Series. But last year was my first win on the international circuit. With the Grande Gold Cup that I won, and that just gave me a huge boost. When you've won that first World Cup, it just feels so good to see your time at the top of the leaderboard, at the national anthem. It choked me up. I was just stoked to do it, and it feels so good. It just gives you a good feeling inside. Nothing better than winning. First started mountain biking, I was 18 years old and I was plumbing, and the guy that I was working for while I was plumbing got a mountain bike and he joined the local club, Bats. I went along with him one day to the club, went on a club ride, entered the novice class cross country and won my first race. So I used to ride with my brothers, and they'd always go and like build these crazy jumps made out of wood for the BMXers, and they used to call me the kamikaze pilot because they'd make me go test the jumps for them. I like to go fast and like to be close to trees, scaring myself a little bit sometimes. It's just cool. Riding trails and jumping is a lot to do with the adrenaline, and I guess that's what I thrive on. This part of riding is huge for me, just playing on the jumps, playing with my friends, just having fun, cruising like with a big group, just play riding. This place is just as good as any. We've got some nice red dirt and it looks like California sometimes. That was lucky. It's cool having a girlfriend involved in the sport because I travel so much. She gets to travel to a lot of the races, so we see a lot more of each other than if I had a girlfriend that was just got a regular job or something.
He'll like do a run with me, to show me where things are. He helps a lot.
I can help her out with the racing and she can help me out with things, so everything's good. My fans first.
All day long, flat out.
Super cool. I've got time for all my fans. I love it. All the little kids that come up and want autographs and want something signing. I think it's super cool. I've got my idols, and I respect them, and I can see how the little kids respect me because I'm doing so good. So I got time for them all the time.
Downhill's much faster, a lot more technical. This is very open. Quad series is a good way of mountain biking to go. Exciting to watch. It's open to everyone, that's the good thing about it.
I notice a lot of ex-motocross riders here. You've got a load of motocrossers that are all of a sudden interested in what this downhill thing's about, and then a lot of downhill is really keen to find out what motocross is about. Motocross is really extreme, and mountain bike is as well, especially downhill, and I just wanted to bring the two together somehow and enjoy running an event. It's all the same, it really is.
Smoothest rider I know.
You've only got to watch him on a mountain bike to know that he's got good bike handling skills.
He's a country boy, and why does that make you smooth? Just ride your bike all the time.
You've either got like smoothness like that or you haven't.
Whoa. Good at jumping. This guy used to turn up at the Malverns and used to win the Malverns and then go home. He wouldn't shut up until the Malverns the following year, and it turned out he was a motocross racer.
Started motocross when I was about 10, started racing when I was about 15. Going out on your motocross bike training on that keeps your mind focused and speed. They both cross over really well.
How much fun was that? It was a lot of fun, yeah. So nice we ain't been out on it for a while. Don't give me that, Tim. He's out every day.
He's been riding motorbikes all of his life and living on a farm and growing up out in the woods.
Everything I used to do when I was young involved around bikes, you know, everything's just been either racing motocross or just out on bikes, and every day is bikes, bikes, bikes.
The first year he got food poisoning, and I think he set to get a top 10 to win the championship, but food poisoning messed him up.
I think the first national, I finished 9th overall.
1997 he won the championship, got on the podium every single race.
Eventually won it 3 years ago.
And last year it was all down to the last round.
It should be a walk in the park for Tim Ponting, and he gets a good start.
Same old story, had to get a result and he crashed it.
Something bad has happened to Tim Ponting.
One of the riders is a champion.
Oh, really?
The guy in the colourful kit.
Oh, come on, let's get out of there.
You can't live life being boring, you know, life's too short, you just got to get on and have a great time. I mean, if you do get hurt, then it's tough luck.
When he said I want to ride over the edge,
We got in the way.
we were in the way.
If you feel confident, you can do anything, and that's what it's all down to. I like the adrenaline side of it, the thrill of just racing downhill for a few minutes flat out. I'm only 26 or 27 soon. 5 years. I mean, the dream would be a constant top 10 finisher. In the World Cups. It'd be great to be national champion in Britain.
Bless him, he's good. Like his cotton sock, yeah.
Anyway, thanks for explaining it to us, because we had no idea. Yes, he's following us around.
Yeah, she's really found her confidence after taking that national title. Into tram lines, looking so fast through there.
Excellent. Into the arena is the next section. Oh, she's clipping the line. She's really tight, but watch the clock. She's got oodles of time, Rod. 20 seconds to go before she reaches the line. This is looking very promising.
She's got plenty in hand, but there are still a couple of jumps that could catch her out. Remember Theon Griffiths, but look at Helen Mortimer. She is so fast coming down these closing stages.
I think she's had a bit more than just a confidence booster today. I think it's more of a turbo booster, Roger.
She's easily into the lead with this run today. Superb stuff, just outside the 2-minute barrier.
So let's sit back and enjoy Poetry in Motion.
Yeah, Poetry in Mosley, I think, is more appropriate as she goes down through the off-camber section, now down towards tram lines.
Oh, taking a new line over the top of that stump, Roger, but that's excellent. She's kept the momentum high and she's away again.
That's right, she's cutting up the lines beautifully all the way down here, Rory. Just clipping the tapes there. Now
watch the clock, though. Look at this, 140. She's going to be in with a chance of beating Helen's time, but it's going to be close.
It's going to be very exciting indeed as she comes down now to the big, wide, open jump sections. Oh, keep it low, just kicking the back end a little bit on that one. Into the penultimate berm she goes.
The series leader's got only a few yards to go. She's over the final set of doubles. Is she going to beat Helen's time today? It's within split seconds.
Oh, it's going to go right to the line, but she's already outside. 2:02.54.
This was the first time that I got the whole course smooth, and I think it paid off in the end.
Beaumont in blue and Glenn O'Brien in orange.
Yeah, Scott got an awesome game, powering ahead, but now Glenn O'Brien coming back at it on the inside.
Oh, look at that. Oh, Beaumont back in the lead.
Oh, no, it's the full body slam from Glenn O'Brien.
Try and get out the gate in the lead and stay in the lead, basically. If I'm not, I'm going to nail him.
Beat like the best rider in Britain, Scott Beaumont, you know, so it's pretty good getting to the final.
Opening the throttle on this one, going for gold. Surely checks over his shoulder and keeps the line shut on O'Brien.
Yeah, doesn't even hit the berm as he goes through there. Now he's looking to set himself up to be safe through this one. He's seen Glenn O'Brien in action there before.
Where does he find the speed? Alloway is a clear lead on this one. He's really opened up a gap. It's going to be impossible. I think he's coming to the line to take victory.
I could feel him like coming up the side and just about to nail me in the end of the last one, which Paige tried doing to me the run before. Didn't get away with it and got the win.
His name is Ed Mosley. We call him Ed the Shred Mosley, especially after that fantastic ride last weekend.
Yeah, look at him coming down this course. You can see why he got that nickname, indeed.
He is really motoring on this one as he comes through the tramline sections, keeps the gas wide open, a little punt, but he's losing no speed at all, Roger.
I tell you, Rory, putting together a real good ride here at Ludlow. Watch the clock. This is going to be a good one from Ed Mosley.
Remember, the winning time in the women's competition was just outside the 2-minute mark, and Ed's close to the line now, and he's only got 1:30 on the clock.
Yeah, he goes through that penultimate berm, over the step up, now through the final berm, the push to the line. Can Ed the Shred set the time to beat here today?
1:40, 5:39. That's a great time from Ed Mosley. He crashes into the finish, and he knows he's done a good one. considering that the lower section of this race course is very similar to the Duel. Nigel Page, if he gets it all right today, could be up for a great result.
Well, he looks like he's flying to me at the moment as he comes through the tram line, safely through there, nicely cuts through the apex. Now we're on to that critical bottom section.
As he breaks into the arena, watch the clock on your left. Nigel Page's time is looking okay, but I don't think it's going to get close to Ed Mosley's, Roger.
It's going to be difficult for him to make up this lost time in this bottom section of the course. But he's got a bit of a pad loose there. I don't know if he's clipped a tree somewhere.
Page is giving it every ounce of speed to the line now, but he's going to be just outside the leader's time. 1:48.28 the finishing time. It's definitely a case of pedal ponting at the moment. He's got really everything to go for. He won't know at the moment the two disastrous runs that have been before him, and this could be his big day. Through this section he goes, and so far so good.
This is where his renowned smoothness and consistency is going to pay dividends. He's tanking through the tram lines.
Yeah, remember in his interview he said he's going to have to pedal to win today. That's exactly what he's going to have to do. But remember, it's Mr. Consistent that's going to win the series for him. It's looking good at the moment. 1:35 on the clock, and he's still got a way to go.
Yeah, Tim Ponting looking like he's in with a shout for this series win here. All he's got to do is blast one more berm and take one more jump, and he's home and dry.
And the crowd are going absolutely animal for Ponting, who's going to confirm his series win today. But Ed Mosley takes victory.
It started off poorly, but I've really picked up and got my head together, and now just to come back like this and really start to work it again, it's smart.
James and Crawford have been riding so well all year. It was going to be hard to win it, but absolutely chuffed to bits, really am.
I just wanted to get a clean run, no real mistakes, and make sure I finished in that top 4 to retain the series title, so that's what I did, so I'm pleased really.
Flavour.
What do you think of the Mountain Bike Britain this year?
I mean, like it's been pretty good, but I mean, I'm just not entirely happy by the program. Like, I mean, the way it's come out, I mean, my whole life's changed now. I mean, I can't even go anywhere now without being noticed, or I go out at night, have a drink, I get up to a little bit of mischief. I can't even have an affair anymore on the quiet. I'm just saying, no, I can't even go out and get drunk. And you lot have got a lot to answer for.
You don't like the Mad Matt Farmer much at all?
Mad Matt Farmer, Christ, may as well be called Larry the Lamb, you know, or Welsh. I'm not happy by that. Mad Matt Farmer. Why don't you call me like Steady Eddie or something like that? I don't want to waste my time. I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time to talk to a camera. I gotta go ride a bike. I ain't got time to be made in some sort of stereotype and do all the makeup things. I don't like it. Just go away. Come on. Come on! Go on!
Take it easy, mate. Take
it easy. Why not? Hey,
take it easy.
Hey, look. Hey, go off, will you?
I think this is the end of the show. I hope you all enjoyed it. The riding's over. It's time for bed. Good night, everyone. Sleep tight, and we'll see you next year. Au revoir.
See ya.
Bye.